Hey, I'm Ryan with Inglewood Instruments, and today we're going to be doing some exercises, some tactics, if you will, some challenges on how you can go about learning better how to play hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now, a few items of housekeeping. One, this is a video that's built on a previous video. There's a link that's probably right about there that would take you back to the one that's more about what hammer-ons and pull-offs are and just a theoretical how you could use them, etc. This one is more intended for you to take that theoretical knowledge and make it practical. Okay, so that's what you're here for. Second piece of housekeeping. This is a YouTube channel that I am desperately trying to keep going with the videos that you would like. So if you could comment below whether this one's great or go look at the rest of the channel, that'd be awesome. And then like and subscribe and hit that bell for the other videos that are coming out, because I would love to get you more resources. But let me know what those are. And you can also go over to the website to let me know what those are. There's an email address there, there's a form there. There's also a survey so that you could tell me more specifically what you'd like to do. Third thing for housekeeping is that while we're doing how to play single notes and do improvisation today, there's actually a chord guide over on the website. There's a free cheat sheet, but there's a more complete chord guide that will walk you through a ton of chords you can use for all kinds of songs. That one is paid, and that really helps me with the channel. Now, fourth thing for housekeeping is this. This is our prototype instrument that should be available more mid-late 2022. We've got some production items already in progress with walnut and mahogany. We're gonna do some with purple heart. Actually, this is purple heart right here with the cherry top. This one's not even finished yet, but if you think this would be of interest to you, please jump over to the website as well and let me know. There's a waiting list, sign-up list there, and I would really feel awesome to know that there's people who would love to support the channel, to support me, the business, which I'm still trying to get going. Anyway, all that, much appreciated. Now we're gonna jump into those exercises I promised you. Oh, wait. If you did not realize this, all of our videos down below, there are timestamp links that if you just go there, you can click on them and it'll take you to different sections of the video. So I'll try and call those out, and in that way you don't have to watch all this part again. Okay, first things first, we'll cover hammer-ons, a quick exercise, and then pull-offs that we'll do as well. All right, hammer-ons. They are striking the string and then putting your next finger down as fast as possible so the string strike maintains, like that. Now, some of you may be adverse to practicing in a more rigid fashion, but the only way that you will get better at improv is by soaking in some of these tactics and then putting them onto a time, like challenging yourself to stick with like a metronome or something, so that when you play them later, they come out clean sounding. Otherwise you sort of sound fumbly, which I might do here in a minute. So anyway, the exercise is to go up the neck, right? And just keep it in time. So I'm gonna count it and you play along. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And now I want you to do pull-offs all the way back down the neck. So this is how you can sort of practice one, then practice the other. So it would be 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I think I missed a fret in there, but you get the idea. So you just practice that up and down the neck, and you can hit it way slower than I did. And then when you get comfortable with that, I would challenge you to double the speed by going 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and, right? Like, and you, again, start the metronome slower, then work your way up into it. I'm just trying to give you the idea. So idea 1 for hammer-ons, going up the neck like that, and then idea 1 kind of for pull-offs is going back down. So you could put those two together and be working on both of those tactics. Now, the second idea is to try and go across the strings this way. So you would go, right? And then you could just move that up the neck as well for the sake of practicing. And the reason I encourage people to go up and down the neck and across and stuff is the strings, not only are they thicker, and there's also 2 on the top on this instrument like a Seagull Merlin would have, the string tension is different, so your hand is gonna get more comfortable with different spaces on the neck so that you're not getting thrown off by suddenly playing up here when you're used to playing down here. Also, as you can tell, These instruments have wider spacing here, narrower spacing here, which is the case for guitars as well, but these frets are way wider apart, okay? So you're gonna wanna do these kinds of things all up and down the neck so that you get more comfortable with that. So this one is, I'll do it in time now. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, right? And you can just start that over. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Or you can move it up the neck. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You got the idea? Now you could do it with hammer-ons. I was realizing I just did that with pull-offs. You can go. All right, just take that exercise, slow it down. If you're not getting it clean, then you're doing it too fast. You can always go slower, and then you'll find that as you work up, your technique will be clean, you'll be great. Then the other thing I wanted to point out here for another way to exercise all this, same exact idea of what I just showed you, except now instead of doing index and middle, maybe some of you already jumped to this idea, is doing index and ring. So you go. That's a little harder to do, I think, because you got to really land that ring finger. Now there should be more power actually because you've got that extra leverage than you have right here, but just to keep it in mind. There you go. All right, so, and then of course the same thing all the way down. I mean all the way down across the strings. And then that was the hammer-on, so you would just reverse for the pull-offs. Got the idea? All right, so that's a bunch of exercises crammed together. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Take those ideas, hammer them in, and then you can pull off more exciting improvisations. But I would encourage you to add them into your repertoire through songs if you can. So here's a way to do that. If you've got a song that is in the key of D, this is a D-tuned instrument by the way. If you've got it that are in the key of D, so like free falling through some of the tabs that we have, or trying to think whatever ones Jolene I did in the key of D on here. You could just play over top of the D or the B minor chord with a, and that way you can play along with something that feels like it's a song. You can feel more accomplished with it, and you can either do exercise up. Look for something that sounds more in tune to the song, because some of these notes will sound better than others. So just find one and then sit on it to practice that way. And then, let's see here. What would be a good one for Jolene? Jolene starts on the B minor chord. You could do that one right there. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. That's actually a little difficult to sing and play. And you'd want to find some other notes in there to play around with. So okay, so anyway, recapping, hammer-ons all the way up, pull-offs all the way back down, hammer-ons and pull-offs all the way across like this, and then move it up and down, and then index and ring, not just index and middle, all the way up, all the way down, all the way across like that, and then put it into a song. Again, start slow, move your way up, maybe even make the tempo of the song, the speed of the song that you're aiming for, be your goal, okay? Now, I did make some more videos on things like sliding and bending and so forth, so learn this first. The sliding video will be out soon, and I'll put out an exercise video that builds on this one that goes along with sliding. We're going to go up and down the neck with the hammer-ons and pull-offs, but with sliding involved. Okay, so anyway, Ryan with Inglewood Instruments, and would love for you to join the channel, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Drop questions, drop encouragement would be also great down in the comments, over on the website. Sign up if you're interested in one of these. And again, thanks so much for being here. Good luck. Enjoy.